Welcome to the Apex, everyone. I'm Zell, and yeah, we're still doing it camera down because my right eye is still a waterfall. Not as bad as it was. Everything is getting better. I really appreciate all of your thoughts and prayers and all the kind comments. I am getting better. It's just not a super fast process. As you can tell, I'm talking a little bit better. Most of you said you didn't notice it last week, but I myself can tell that I'm talking a little bit better. And like I said, I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And let's get into our sharp news. From the blog and print world and the truth about knives, we have Remington announcing a partnership with Buck Knives. I read through that one so you don't have to. It's a bunch of 420 HC knives. If you're interested, go read it. I wasn't. Probably shouldn't have read it. Hogue announced a partnership with H&K. That's a lot more interesting, with 3 new knives. You'll want to read that one. And then Knife News talks about the knife industry sales finally rebound. Really interesting article. You're going to want to go read it. The most interesting thing I found in it is that Kai Industries sales are still down. Kai Industries has Kershaw, Shun, and Zero Tolerance. And they blame the downturn on their best sales being of their older knives. One, whenever we talk about Kershaw, they mention the Blur, the Leak, the Chive. All of the knives that have 14C28N or better steel in them and are made in the United States are their best sellers. That should tell them something. It really should. Whenever they talk about ZT, they talk about the older models, the 300 series, the Sinkovich designs, the 0450 and 452 being their better sellers. They're older knives. They're Hinderer knives. Well, once again, those knives are classic designs. They're always going to sell. I've got a video coming talking a little bit about classics, and they should keep them. But the reason they haven't sold new knives, whenever you put out junk knives on the Kershaw end, you don't sell a bunch of knives. People are getting smarter. There are other companies out there that are putting better knives on the table with 14C28N and D2. And it's just harder and harder to sell those low-end knives. So Kershaw needs to step it up. If they are already, if the majority of Kershaw's sales are their US-made knives with 14C28N, then why are they not doing more of that? Why are they going to this 420HC junk? What the heck? The other thing that I want to say about that is Zero Tolerance I haven't bought a Zero Tolerance with the exception of the 0450 in a long time. Why? Because the designs haven't been there. Whenever you're trying to compete with, even Benchmade, and you're trying to compete with all these other U.S. companies, Millet, and Chinese companies with Wee and Best Tech and Riot. I mean, you've got to hit the design game. The old way of doing things is not going to work. Get your group together, get yourself some designers, stop sitting on your laurels, and get to it. Anyhow, moving on along, Cold Steel, a guide to what's new over at Knife News. Wasn't anything too terribly interesting to me, but if you're a Cold Steel fan, you're probably going to want to go read that. And moving on to video, Cedric Ada Outdoors hits it with a bunch of edge retention tests. 8CR14 MOV, 420J2, and Maxamet. You got to watch the Maxamet one just because, well, you just got to watch it. And Cedric Ada Outdoors also gives us a We Knives 620 review and the Microtech Strider DOC review. Kevin Cleary slides in with the full review and discussion of the We Knife Company 717 Valiant. And KnifeKrazy comes out of the asylum for the DPX Gear HEST F Urban Full Titanium USA Made review. And Nick Shabazz complains about the Benchmade Proper, the Benchmade 320, and has a knife gripe called Catalog this week. Birdshot IV scatters in with the Spyderco Shaman versus the Manix 2 Lightweight. I got to go back and watch that one again. I got sidetracked whenever I was watching it. And Blade Centered cues up the Spyderco Mantra review. The Spyderco Mantra is one of those great knives. It has its bumps. It has its bad. Don't get me wrong. but I use one regularly out in the shop. I have one, it's an M4 knife. It is stationed on the bench, and it is there to do whatever needs to be done, and it's just a great knife. And EDC Gear Reviews gets us a freak review of the Benchmade 565 Mini Freak, his first impressions. And you know, that should be a cool knife for those of you that like the smaller knives. And simple little knife closes us out with converting his KMG 2x72 belt grinder to direct drive, and he wonders why he didn't do it sooner. Well, you know, I told him a long time ago, but you know, he's like most of us, a little hard-headed and got to learn on his own, and that's completely okay. Now, let's talk real quick about this stuff on the table. We're going to have a look at this. This is from Knives Plus. It's an S30V Delica from their custom shop. Pretty neat. And these are the droids you're looking for. I've got a video coming sometime very soon on these guys. It is the Rat 2 and D2. But if you want the overview of the video, just go buy you one. $33. Go buy it. And that's pretty much what'll be in the video. You know, we'll get a little more into it than that. But and what do we have left on the desk? Well, we have a blinged up Through Night TC1. A couple of blinged up Olight 3E EOSs. Neat little flashlights. And why are they there? Well, they are there because if you don't know, you haven't been paying attention. It is 3 weeks or less from Valentine's Day. So if we're going to do a giveaway to help you guys out, to help you guys make sure that you don't forget Valentine's Day, then we've got to do a giveaway now so that this stuff is in your hands so that you can give it to the wonderful woman in your life, or if you're one of the ladies that win it, you just got a Valentine's present from the Zelrick 42 channel. Don't tell Susie. And this is how this is going to work. We got 3 to give away. I'm going to draw 3 names. The way you enter the contest, you have got to... there's not an age restriction on this one because we're just talking flashlights and whistles. So you've got to put your first sentence in your comment needs to be about Valentine's Day. And that will enter you in the contest. If one of the first 3 people that are drawn by the random generator do not pick up their prize within 24 hours, then it will be up to me to choose, and I may employ the help of Susie Nails It and my brother. But it will be up to us to choose our favorite comments once, you know, if nobody picks it up from the random generator. So make sure that that comment about Valentine's Day kicks butt. Because, well, just so you know, generally somebody doesn't pick up their prize. So you want to have the best comment so you can get one. And it is an Olight 3E EOS, silver and black. Now, you won't be able to choose which one you get, because what I'm going to do is when number 1 gets there, I'm going to pick one up. I'm going to pick up a box. I don't know what's in the box or which one is in the box. I'm going to put them in a package, and I'm going to send them out. So, not going to get to pick what you get, but the first 3 will get one of these. If somebody doesn't, then the best comment will get the remaining prize package or whatever. However it works out. And that's all there is to it. And guys, I am getting better. I appreciate all of the thoughts and prayers. You guys are awesome. Makes me want to get behind this desk and do this for you because you guys are so awesome. And you guys have a great day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time.